Each year, sailors from around the world return to Tortola for a week of racing, revelry, and the unmistakable rhythm of the BVI Spring Regatta.
We are really excited about welcoming everyone to the BVI Spring Regatta this year. I'm sitting in beautiful Nanny Key.
Nanny Key is the home of sailing in the BVI, and with that, the home of racing in the BVI.
As you can see, the conditions are looking pretty epic for a great week of racing.
There is going to be action throughout the whole race course. Every boat is going to be at velocity.
They're a fabulous race course. They're a fabulous race course.
We love sailing in the BVI Regatta. It's for years been one of the premier regattas here in the Caribbean.
Particularly the more the race committee puts in the twists and turns and uses the island as turning mark, the more interesting the racing is.
This is definitely one of the prettier places in the Caribbean with all the small offshore islands dispersed everywhere.
What's really special about this regatta is that everything happens in one place. The sailing, the parties, the dock walks, the dock talks, everything's happening right here in Nanny Key.
I think the sailors really like to end up in their own little village and mingle amongst themselves.
You know, it's the hospitality, it's the people, it's the sailing, it's the islands. You know, there's always something different, there's a challenge.
It's such beautiful waters, it's really well organised. There's a great turnout, especially of multi-hulls.
You know, they do a great job here on shore with all the parties and prize givings and everything like that. So all in all, it's hard to beat.
You are here to have fun, and that is the most important aspect of the BVI Spring Regatta.
Round Tortola race today. It's a 30 miles all the way around the island, but really good conditions, and we're really excited to be doing it.
Warthog always comes off the dock with expectation for a class win. It's looking to be about 20 knots of breeze, so it should be a pretty good ripper. But we're just going to go out and sail the boat as fast as we can and have the ratings do the work for us.
It's the first race, it's the first start, so nerves are a little higher, but it's about going out and doing what we've been practicing and doing it as well as we can. Still racing to the line. You good on the board? Go, go, go.
Stars of the show.
fantastic to see this place come alive with the regatta every year, and to kick it off with a brilliant Nanny Key Cup today was, I mean, the winds couldn't have been better. I love this time of year.
We've been getting ready for the Scrub Island Invitational race, which is a shorter race, probably half the length of the Tortola race we did yesterday.
It looks pretty wet and wild, to be honest. This week's looking really good for breeze, and fortunately my boat likes breeze. I always choose crew not necessarily for the skill set, but their ability to be part of a team and be fun people. If they don't know, we'll teach them, but we need people that will get on well together like a family.
An excellent start. We were exactly where we wanted to be.
When you're driving, like I have my first mate looking around, so I only see the boat to windward and the boat to leeward. So I think we were on the line going good.
The motto of our boat is sail it as you stole it. It feels like it's working pretty well.
There was a moment where Ohana and Libertas split behind us, which is always a bit stressful, especially coming into that big squall that was coming down, but kind of stuck to our guns and knew what side we wanted to be on and just defended our side and ended up in the lead again.
We have 8 VX1s down here to have the best time and the best sailing with some of the best competition, and we could not be happier with the hospitality. So it's a 19-foot sport boat that was designed right off the Viper, its earlier generation. Very high performance, very simple, very high speed, and it is actually going to be an ISAF world class this year. I just love the boat, and I grew up down in the Virgin Islands myself. And as soon as I sailed the boat years ago, I knew it belonged down here and can't wait for the racing to start tomorrow.
glad to say the trade winds are back again here. I was giving up somehow. I thought we thought the whole thing had changed and we'll never have a decent regatta again. But here it is, we've got the breeze back.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
We're in the Garden of Eden of sailing, the BVI Spring Regatta, Mount Gay Rum Day. Nothing better than sailing and Mount Gay rum.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
I mean, it was a little sporty today, very windy, but you know, getting wet, wild, having lots of fun. But I made it home in one piece, and it was great. This is our 4th year, and have a really good sort of seasoned group that have worked together before, and that pays dividends in conditions like this.
It was a great day. I mean, we come to the BVI for the wind, and it delivered. It was a classic BVI day, 19 to 24 knots. Fantastic conditions. Yeah, no rain, absolutely beautiful.
When the sunrise, when the sun.
Oh, racing was absolutely epic. Their bareboat is the biggest class in this year's BVI Spring Regatta. We had 19 boats altogether. I think there's 7 in bareboat 1. Bareboat 2 is really, really competitive. I think everybody had an awesome day. Fantastic. It's Mount Gay Day. After an amazing day on the water, we just can't wait to let our hair down, have some nice rum, and just enjoy the vibes.
It's looking like a much better day today. Hopefully a bit lighter than yesterday, but we're looking forward to it and hopefully going to hold our spot on top of the leaderboard. One of my competition being my dad definitely does help. He's fast, we're faster.
We're coming down between Peter and Norman, chasing down Barney, kite fully loaded, 20 knots on our transom. We're friggin' ripping!
The fleet is super close, and one mistake can send you to the back of the pack and you got to crawl back.
18 to 20 knots, I'd say. 4 races. It was just epic.
You know, you really just can't beat it here. Sunshine and big wind.
We've got Sandy's husband on Wizard who are right on the tail, and actually they had a really good day today. So it's really close going into tomorrow, but it's all to play for.
We had champagne sailing conditions. We've put a lot of work into the boat over the last few months. We're so excited at how things have gone so far. Everyone had a lot of fun and really enjoyed ourselves.
Watch our ass, if I pull the trigger too, we only gonna get war. So find a different way, we gonna set that place for me say, oh, we only wanna make hopla, we don't wanna go war. We only wanna make hopla, we don't wanna go war. Only make hopla, we don't wanna go war. So only make hopla, we don't wanna go. Yo.
I'm loving this regatta. Sailing around the islands is so much nicer than sailing around buoys. It's pretty, mostly partly because we're doing well, but partly because it's beautiful sailing. This is the most enjoyable regatta I've done for a long time.
Oh, the BVIs is one of the greatest places to sail. We've been breeze on this week, which is really a nice way to test out a new boat and really see how she performs.
Here we've been really excited and working hard to keep first place. And yesterday was particularly difficult. Our competitors, they are doing so well, and it's really fun to have them there because it really pushes us.
I guess the winning formula, sailing with friends. You know, these people have been sailing with me for, like I said, 20 plus years. We came in first in our class, which was awesome. So to cap it off with a win right here, just is amazing feeling, and not a better place to do it. Right down here in Nanny Key.
Having a race boat like this is very, very rare. Just racing up and down in the bay, we were doing 18, 19 knots downwind, soaking wet, having a fantastic time. They're getting to experience what it would be like to be sailing on a professional team, so that hopefully in the future we'll be doing this on a 52.
We're super happy to be at the top of the pile right now, but we've got a lot to do to be in the same position next season.
We had 5 wins and a second, so it was good fun, close racing. British Virgin Islands, hard to get to, harder to leave, impossible to forget.